Hi, conscious Aquarius. Welcome to my channel on Oracle and Spirituality. Here is your reading for the next 15 days. So we're going to figure out what's going to happen for you in your life in the 2 weeks ahead, in a specific area of your life or in your life in general. Make sure you read the description below because there is everything you need to know about this reading, a lot of information, and I update it quite often, like not each time, but from time to time. And for those who don't know me, my name is Gail. I am a life guide and a spiritual teacher, and I help meaning seekers navigate a more conscious life toward greater happiness. If you want to stay tuned for the evolution of your energies, then make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the bell button for the notifications. And if you want to support me, my work that I do here for free on YouTube, then you're gratefully welcome to donate through the PayPal me link that is in the description below. And with no further ado, let's start with your cards. So I'm using the French deck, the Belline Oracle, and your cards for the 2 weeks are Despotism, Misfortune, the Man Star, News, Cloister, and Money. So I think I'm talking to an Aquarius who is experiencing third-party situation, or there are three people involved, whether it's romantically or it's a family thing, or it's three groups of people, or one group of people and two other people, or one person and two groups of people. I think there are three groups or three people involved in this situation. And this situation is all about one of the three people. It's all about one group within those three groups. So I think it's all about this guy or this man, this male figure. I think that it may be you if you're a male. It may be your animus if you're a female, or it may be any other male figure in your environment, your father, your husband, your boyfriend, your son, your boss, any male figure that who you're dealing with at the moment. And I think, take it as it fly, there are three energies here. The reading is about this person, but there are two other people here involved. So you may be one of those two people, or you may be this person, but I think this is a third person. Normally, Aquarius, you should be this one. But, as I said, take it as it fits your situation. So you're probably this person, and you're feeling desperate, frustrated, powerless. You feel like a slave because you can't move, you can't act, you can't take action, you can't you can't say your word, you can't do anything, you can't say anything. Your voice is not of importance, and whatever it is that makes you feel this way, you feel like a slave. You don't have freedom. You feel enslaved, basically, powerless and enslaved, and with some frustration probably, and a great deal of frustration, I would say, and some anger, some repressed anger somewhere about this person, this male figure or this male energy. And I think you're dealing with another person here. So it may be here you as a male, and here you're dealing with a female and a third male. Maybe that, maybe not, or maybe it's the opposite. And yeah, but there's another person here who, because of this person, is feeling like you, but in a slightly different energy. It's desperate as well, but it's more sad than upset in angry manner or frustrated. Here it's gonna be more, yes, sad and tired. Really tired, you know, like this old person, very tired and apathic. And you see, while here you are young, that's why you have the energy still. And right now you're not doing anything with this energy, but you could be fighting, right? Here you don't have energy at all. Very low, very kind of depressed and apathetic and begging, complaining, alone, and ultimately sad and powerless too. That's what the two energies have in common: powerlessness and desperation. Regarding this male or this male energy, what I got intuitively, but it may not fit all of you because it's very specific, but I got that it was kind of like an old person, or you're a dad or a granddad who is sick, or who is dependent, who is getting dependent, or who's getting some mental illness in some way, a little bit or even more, but, and, sorry. And you don't know what to do about this situation. So the two people here, you know, it may be you and your sister, or you and your mom, or you and your wife, or the other way around. You know, you don't know what to do about this situation. You're powerless. You're thinking, there's nothing I can do. Really? What can I do? There's nothing I can do. There's no solution. This is desperate. I don't have the power to change that. I don't have the power to help this person. Or maybe this person is a despot, you know, maybe they're very tyrannic and they don't allow you to be free, and that's why you feel powerless and enslaved. Or their behavior is so, you know, despotic, then you just like tired of fighting with them, like you're just like not even, you're depressed. Like the other person, if it's, as I said, take it as it flies, but this person is depressed. And what's going to happen in the next few days is that you'll get some news of some sort, either a letter or an email or a phone call, a message, or maybe some intuition that will hit your mind, some inspiration or some information coming in. Yeah. And this will make the situation go even further into what it is already. Because so this is the next few days that you'll get the news. And then what's going to happen within those 2 weeks? The cloister. So it can represent a hospital, and so this person is going to feel even more desperate because this person probably will have to go to hospital, or this person will have to stay at home. This male figure will have to stay at home in their bed, and they will take it as a prison, maybe because they can't move. Or you're gonna see that as a prison, the news. Maybe, you'll have to place this person in I don't know in English how we call that, but the houses you put older people so that they can be looked after for their old days. I don't know how you call that in English, but maybe you'll have to place your dad or this person in this environment, and it's like it's not really good news. It's like it feels like retreating from life, and or maybe it's like you'll have to take this person at home, and it will feel even more powerless, like, because it's like you have to take this person, and it's like you don't want to, and or you can't because you work, and you can't look after them, and it's like not being able to do whatever you want when you want, because you'll have someone you under your responsibility, and someone you have to look after, and so it will feel like a prison. When you're at home, it will feel like a prison or something like that. It doesn't have to be that, but the news that you'll get will generate some break from the external environment, and a feeling of being in prison or something like that, even more powerless. But this may represent a hospital, it may represent a prison, an actual prison. It may represent just anything that makes you retreat, go inside, and close the doors, shut the doors, of your house, of your room, of your private environment. And both people, I think, like, or the three people, I think, will retreat within. I think it's not gonna these feelings, those feelings won't feel better within those 2 weeks. But I know this reading is a bit harsh, and it doesn't have to be intense. Those energy look very intense in the negative side, but that's the oracle. The Belline oracle is very strong. Like the images, the symbols are very strong, but it doesn't mean that it has to be strong like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be total powerlessness. It just can be, feeling a little down and not totally depressed, or being a little bit frustrated, not totally disempowered, Doesn't have to be, and it can mean introversion, not necessarily you retreating from the world, but the type of dynamic I get is that this person, you'll get the news that they'll have to be placed in some sort of hospital or environment where they be looked after or something like that. And then the oracle is advising you money. So I think if you want to get out of the situation and get your power back and feel better, I think that if you need, if it's required to pay something, pay for the hospital, pay for the house, pay for the people who looked after this person, pay this money, spend this money, give this money, buy this device, health device, or I don't know what it is for you, but if you have to, if you're being presented a solution where you have to pay something, I think it's saying spend this money. Be generous as well. It doesn't have to be money. It can be generous with your time, be generous with your heart. Whatever it is for you, this card is my card of abundance. It represents the energy of abundance. And I think you just need to connect with your heart and give. Give of yourself. Give your energy. Give your time. Give your money. Give something that is relevant to the situation. That's what will help get your power back and move through this lack of freedom and this frustration. You know, this person, they may stay at home, but they need, you know, nurses or something like that, and it costs money. Pay this money. All right. Share with other Aquarius who may benefit this reading. I'm sure it's gonna be better. Those readings are only 2 weeks long, and if it doesn't fit your situation, then it's okay. And be aware that it's not necessarily a drama. It doesn't have to be something that difficult. It can be just a little, you know, sense of desperation, but it doesn't have to be like a big thing. It doesn't have to be someone who is sick and you have to pay for the nurses or something like that, you know. But yeah, share with another Aquarius who may benefit this reading. Like and subscribe. It always feels good to me when you do so. And I'll see you in 2 weeks time or right now in another of my videos. Check out your other signs, because the situation that is explained here may be viewed in another angle, from another angle, in another of your signs. So, and it can give you, it doesn't have to be pure. You're not necessarily an Aquarius who is rising Aquarius and moon in Aquarius, you know. So it doesn't have to be the whole thing. The whole story is not just what I described here. If you watch your other videos, then you may see that, okay, it's mixed with other energies that give other information, and it gives you a better picture of what your situation is. All right, have a beautiful day, Aquarius. Bye.